For the past 27 years, songwriters from all over have gathered along the Gulf Coast of Alabama, Perdido Key, and Pensacola, Florida for the Frank Brown International Songwriters Festival, a festival that celebrates the work of some of the world's greatest songwriters and the art of storytelling. It's a special gift to write music. And we got a chance during last year's festival to sit and ask a few of the industry's most sought-after writers and musicians about the first song they ever wrote.
The first song I wrote, oh man, I don't remember it. I remember it. I don't know what it was about. I know it was horrible.
First song that I ever wrote came around 1974. It was part of 3 songs in one night. I played in a band. We got together and just kind of made up 3 things on the spot. They were horrible, but I decided that I really liked it because it presented a good opportunity to meet women.
My dad was a preacher, and I had heard the same sermon that night probably 50,000 times. Well, maybe only 20,000. So I got bored with that part of the sermon, and my mind started to wander, and I wrote a song while he was preaching.
I play a right-handed guitar, but I play it left-handed. I play it upside down and backwards.
My dad had guitar pulls, and I fell in love with it, and it moved me in a way that, you knew wasn't normal.
So my first guitar that I got came with a couple of lessons, and I go to my lesson, and I take it like this, and the guy said, well, whoa, what are we gonna do with this?
I wrote this song called Energy Crisis, Higher Prices, Things That We Cannot Afford. Still remember it. Silly song. But my dad put that to guitar, and when he did, it was over. I just thought that was the neatest thing because we had guitar pulls, and I got to do it in front of everybody, and it was just, that was it. I was hooked. I wanted to do it from that moment on, and I was writing songs ever since.
1988, I moved to Nashville, April Fool's Day, and I got a cut my first night in town on an artist named Shelby Lynn.
I was so lucky. There's a lady down the street that I'd go down to visit with them some, and she had a guitar there, and I told her I'd written this song, so she pulled in this old Martin guitar, and I played her this song, and when I did, she started crying, and I thought, man, I can do this,
A cut is when an artist records what you do, and the connection that I made on the first night, on a writer's night, went forward, and that's how the cut arrived about a year later. It was used in a Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson television movie called Another Pair of Aces.
And I think that's the way songwriting and all things are discovered in that way.
But I remember myself trying over and over again to get at this poetic nature of the cadence and the things that I was hearing in the poetry of Robert Frost and in the singing of guys like Jim Croce and Bob Dylan, and guys who were singing real things. And it almost doesn't catch you until you actually try to write a song and you realize how hard it is to express real images and real things, and not to have them sound trite or ingenuine, I guess.
So he wants me to flip it, and I can't, and so he takes the guitar and turns the strings around on it. And I tuned it up, and I'm sitting on the front porch in our swing in Alexander City, Alabama. And I'm trying to make sense out of it, and I can't, so I just start singing. Sitting on the front porch, singing and playing this guitar. And that's all it is. Wish I was in Nashville, I sure would like to be a star. I was 12 years old.
Hurts in Alabama as I'm driving across the plains. It hurts in Louisiana in a warm and gentle rain. Through the Arizona desert, I can understand the pain. It's where it hurts, that's where it hurts. That's the quick version.
Join us November 8th through the 18th at the 28th Annual Frank Brown International Songwriters Festival. For more information, check out www.fbisf.com.